get into my next topic.
I
did have a video, but I didn't even send it to Wolf. But I'm gonna explain the video. But y'all might have seen this video go around. It was a Facebook post, and the woman said how men are more emotionally attached to the guy friends and only sexually attracted to women. Like, you know what I mean? Have y'all seen that? Y'all seen that post?
No.
Y'all didn't see it?
Well, would y'all agree?
I feel like
in that video, the woman tried to say that, you know, men who value spending time with their homeboys is on the, the bisexual, the bisexual side.
Yeah.
So this girl on Facebook said most men are emotionally attracted to men, just sexually attracted to women. And y'all, the way this makes sense, like the way men are able to genuinely be themselves around men and have a genuine emotional connection with another man, but would gag at the thought of giving that to a woman. For example, Future, like it's been considered a comical thing for men to use women for sexual pleasure, but then not really care about them. And of course, people have been saying bros before hoes for some time now. Like when men have problems in relationships, they don't talk to the woman that they have a problem with. They talk to their boys first and get their opinion and their approval before they tell the wife or girlfriend. Like, of course, us girls do it, but we go for a second opinion, and half the time we don't listen. Men will do whatever their friends want them to do. Like, they literally get in emotional relationships with women and still feel the need to prove their manhood to other men.
Do y'all agree with that statement?
I definitely feel like they are more emotionally attached to their friends, and feel like there should be more balance. I don't think men should be having arguments on the phone with other men, like long-term arguments. It should be more cut and simple.
Okay.
I know males that argue. I don't understand why. So
it's an issue for a man to spend more time with his guy friends than maybe his girlfriend?
No, I feel like there's balance. I feel like there has to be a
I
balance.
would say that is definitely an issue for me.
But yes, I feel like if you're doing it too much.
Yeah, like
It was too much.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, like, you having group time. You having, like, you know how females have group chats with the girls?
Mm-hmm.
Why are you on a group chat with a whole bunch of niggas?
What?
Yeah, I know men that be on like 5 men, 15 group chats of men.
Yeah, I
They be
hear.
on whole
I know damn well. I
FaceTimes,
know I ain't
everything.
getting.
Like,
I hear what you're saying.
They be on the Call of Duty playing. I be like,
Can't
no,
make
y'all
this-
doing
can't
too,
make
y'all
this shit
too
up, folks.
emotionally connected.
Can't make this shit up.
And I don't understand, like,
I don't think there's a problem with it.
I'm not saying
personally.
it's like having friends and
I
not
think
having
girls
group
are
chats,
annoying
but-
most of the time. So,
You think girls are annoying?
like a lot of relationships where girls are like, "Oh, you don't spend enough time with me."
Sure.
I think that
Big Draco likes her.
But then
it's
again,
weird
it's
to like try to force somebody to spend time with you that they don't want to spend with you for some reason. He doesn't want to spend time with
But
you.
that's a different.
Oh wait, I want to
But
get
that's
back.
a different.
I want to get back to this group
Some
chat
girls,
thing.
this is not all girls, but I think like
And that's a
the girls
different-
typically that complain about that, like, oh, he's spending too much time with his friends. It's like there's a core issue there that's not being addressed. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I feel like that has to be the guy's regulation, like how much time you're gonna give to men or females in general. So
I also think it depends on the dynamic of that relationship, because I feel like, I mean, as a woman, like some females, they deal with men and they automatically assume that they're in a relationship when they're probably not. You know what I mean? So like,
lot of females
if he's
do
not
that.
spending that much time with you, that means that you're just not a priority. So it's either like, you know what I mean? Like you have to kind of just.
Like if he's having fun hanging out with his friends, talking to his friends, why stop him?
If that's what he really wants to do.
No,
If
that's
you're a
not
bad
what-
person for talking to your friends, well, clearly he's having fun. So it's
I
like,
take
but I don't
issue.
think that's the issue like that.
Yeah, I take
Yeah,
issue
bad.
in women
Bad.
frequently being comfortable enough to call out a man outside of his sexuality. Like, you know what I mean? You know, guys value, peace. You know what I mean? And if a guy is spending more time with his friends than he is a woman, that means you are not providing that peace to that,
what I'm
to
saying.
that man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So instead of you just automatically assuming that a man is, gay or whatever the case is, you need to, as a woman, reevaluate why this guy, your boyfriend, would rather spend more time with his friends than, than with, you. You know what I mean? And the thing is, men don't never say anything when women go on vacations, y'all women love going on vacations with each other women. Y'all love going on brunches with other women. Y'all be buying each other expensive gifts for y'all birthdays. Y'all never even brought y'all man nothing for his birthday.
No,
Like,
but that's not true.
I've seen girls buy their homegirls a Rolly and all this other shit for their other homegirls, and men not gonna question, yo, damn, she must be gay or bisexual. Men ain't gonna say
I feel
that.
like
You know
that's
what
a
I'm saying?
childish way to call a man out. Like, you can't articulate yourself, so you call him gay.
Yeah, and I think it's
Not
just
gay.
naturally, you know, men and women are just much more compatible with the same sex, not sexually in a way, but we bond easier with, you know what I mean? We have
Got
more
more in
interest.
common.
Yeah, we got more, like Draco said, we got more in common. There's more interest there. So maybe a guy might want to spend more time with, you know, his guy friends just because there's more to talk about.
Relating to them.
Yeah, exactly.
But in retrospect, the ladies, some ladies don't. You're not comfortable with talking to each other. I mean, after a while, you're like, oh, I can't stand this B, or I get along with guys more than I get along with women. I hear a lot of women say, I only got two bitches. That's my homegirls, ride or die. After that, all these other bitches is that. Where a nigga could just meet somebody on the street and we could be like, yo, what up? And you could just be formidable, just having a conversation with somebody where it's nothing too serious.
I feel like guys are so much more easygoing and cool.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Girls always have like, yo,
I agree.
And if y'all
Guys are
can't,
so emotional,
if y'all
like,
can't stand other women, how do you expect men to just be up in y'all face all day? You get what I'm
you
saying?
talking to us? Or
No, I'm just saying women in general. Like
Women in general.
Yeah, if y'all can't get along with other women, how do you think that how easy it is for us to get along with y'all all day? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't necessarily agree with that because I feel like the opposite sex automatically is gonna like
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, they're gonna bond more than like, you know, me bonding with another woman. It all depends on
the
how
type of
comfortable
person.
you are with yourself, like, you know what I mean. So I feel like that's why a lot of women don't get along, because they're not comfortable with themselves, let alone another woman.
Yeah.
Like
Those are the
At-
same
at-
women
at-
that have bad relationship problems. Like, oh, he's not spending time with me. Your bitches don't get along with you.
At the same time, those be women that don't have a lot of friends. So guys have a lot of friends. We could be cool with 15, 20 people. Women that only got one or two friends, when those one or two friends they beefing with, then why you talking to him all day? You because you want attention. You missing something.
hold on though, but do you guys have a lot of friends? I think you have
I
a lot
do.
of acquaintances. I don't think
I
you
mean,
have a lot of
there's a
core
difference.
friends. I think you
No,
just have a lot of people.
There's a difference between associates and friendships. I do agree with that. But we get along with more people than women would.
Totally.
And then it's hard for you guys to even build friendship relationships with men because your man is not with that. You get what I'm saying? At the same time, you can't be saying, "Oh, I got Tom, Dick, and Harry. Though they my homeboys," and you got a man. You get what I'm saying?
Well, it depends because it depends on what industry you're in and who, you know, where they met you at.
Agreeable.
For me, I'm in my life, and if you're coming into my life, you should be adding to it, right? Everybody wants peace.
Nah,
You know,
definitely.
if you're already in a certain industry where you have to be acquainted with male and females, that's just part of the hustle.
Acquainted
part
or
of-
friends though? You just said it's a
Acquainted, yeah,
difference.
associates, but like, yeah.
But you talking about like hanging out and going places.
Like friends,
with
If
friends,
it's
like-
not if it's not business related,
Yeah, then that's
I feel
different,
like
yeah.
you should not like if it's not business related or beneficial as a like.
Do you think
I feel like
you think a lot of women provide men peace in relationships?
No.
they don't know how to
I don't
because they
think so.
haven't done their own shadow work. They haven't learned themselves, so they don't know who they are. They're going into relationships to look for their purpose and place purpose on men instead of figuring out the purpose within for themselves. So you get into a relationship and now this is your end all or be all because if this don't work out, this is your happiness, and that's a problem. You should not be looking for your happiness in a relationship. You should figure out your happiness within yourself, love yourself, and be whole within yourself, and then maybe you are ready for a relationship.
Okay.
That's fair. That's